taking you on a study on government, and you can see here we have a question before us. We have the first question here: government as an institution of a state can best be defined as a body that. Now, the understanding of this question is, what is the function of the government as an institution of the state? As an institution of the state, what do they do? And we have the following options: recruits and trains political leaders. We have settles disputes and interprets the law. We have legislates, executes, and interprets the laws for the state. We have conduct elections for the state. And the answer here is C: legislates, executes, and interprets laws for the state. The reason why the answer is this is because this question borders on the arms of the government. It is the arms of the government that defines the function of the government. And the three arms of the government are, as we already know, the executives, the legislature, and the judiciary. Now, the office of the executive is that they execute the law, and the function is vested upon the president of the state, the governor of the state, the president of the federation, the governor of the state, to actually execute the law that has been implemented already. Now, we know that the president is the chief of the army staff. That is why he has the sole responsibility of executing the law. And also, we have the legislature. Under legislature, they make the laws. That is why we have the lawmakers, the lawyers, and all that. On the legislature, they make the laws that you see, like the constitution and even every other kind of acts, the criminal code, the evidence act. There's so many of them. That is the lawmakers. They make the law, the legislature. And we have the judiciary. The judiciary are the judges and the court. It is in the court that justice is being dispensed, and they are the interpreters of the law. Every law that be made by the lawmakers, the legislature, the judiciary interprets it. That is why when you want to answer this question, you see government as an institution of the state. It is an embodiment. This covers everything that the government does: the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. That is why I say the answer. They don't just settle disputes. They actually do that, but it's beyond only that. They don't just recruit and train political leaders. In fact, that is not their business. They don't conduct elections alone. That is part of their work, but it's the INEC responsible for that. An independent body, not under the government per se. It's an independent body that runs independently from the government. So you can't say that that is the work of the government. Thank you. Once again, we're looking at the number 2 question. Over here on government, we have political authority is the dash. A. Legitimate right to exercise political power, ability to control political behavior, right to participate in political campaigns, right to form political parties. Now, under this question borders on political authority, and we know what political authority it is: a franchise and vested upon the citizens of a particular territory, a particular state, to vote and to have legitimate right to exercise their political power. They have freedom of speech in terms of political matters. They have freedom to exercise every political power that can be vested upon them, like voting and all that. Now, in order to make a clarity, this question looks tempting because you will be tempted to actually go with other options because everything is bordered on the same political campaigns and all that. It is the government that organizes political campaigns. Yes, the citizens also have right to participate in political campaigns, but when you talk about political authority, it basically talks about their legitimate right to exercise political power. The other things comes under political power. Political campaign comes under political power. Participating in political control of political behavior comes under political power. The forms of political parties comes under political power. So the first thing is that they have right first to exercise political power. This is number 3 question here. It says the rule of law refers to the principle of dash. Remember that the rule of law deals with the supremacy of the law. It deals with the effective and the binding nature of the law upon the citizens. It also deals with the legality and the ethical form of the law. That talks about morality of the law. That is the major aspect of the law being in existence in a particular place. That is the rule of law. So under here we look at the following options. We have legality and morality. We have supreme powers of rulers. We have immunities of judges from legal actions. We have the orderly execution of government policies. The answer here is A. Legality, that is legality or morality, because this is the summary of rule of law. Rule of law is not restricted to the rulers alone. No, it's not restricted to the powers of rulers. It's not restricted to the immunity of judges. It's not restricted also to the execution of government policies alone. It covers all the aspects of legality, all the aspects of morality. That is what the rule of law is. Thank you. Once again, sorry for the change of location. Now look at number 4. We have this question: freedom of speech is a fundamental human right enjoyed by citizens, but it may be limited if the following. Now what they're trying to say is that of course you have your human rights as a citizen. What are the human rights you enjoy as a citizen? They are fundamental human rights that every citizen enjoy. According to the Constitution, in section 33 of the Constitution, it says right to life, right to freedom of personal liberty, right to freedom of